Lake Oahe and the Missouri River are not dependent on stocking efforts to maintain a walleye population. So it's important biologists know as much as they can about the fish's reproduction habits.
I'm looking at the environmental history of fish, so specifically where they spawn, where they hatch, what kind of movements they have upstream and downstream, and whether or not they're moving through main stem dams.
Andrew Carlson's study requires him to spend a lot of time staring through a microscope at a walleye's ear bone, or otolith, looking for specific information.
They have rings, much like cross-sections of trees, so we can go back in time and age the fish, and at each annulus, at each ring, we know the concentration of trace elements in the water.
These elements, strontium and barium, are how Carlson can pinpoint where the walleye has spawned.
And we've found that tributaries and embayments in the Missouri River tend to have very distinct signatures in strontium and barium. So we can go and track fish spawning there.
Biologists will use the information from Carlson's study to better manage the resource.
With this information, we can prioritize where management is practiced. So egg take, harvest regulations, habitat protection, restoration activities.
Another interesting facet of the study is the movement or entrainment of fish between dams on the Missouri River.
We can begin to think about the river as a series of connected reservoirs. So a fish that originates in the Cannonball River, for instance, may not end its life there. It may wash downstream to Lake Sharp or Lake Francis Case.
Game and fish biologists will continue to use the otolith study concept to keep an eye on walleye reproduction efforts for years to come. This is Tom Jensen, Outdoors.